everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to share a house build with you all. I've been really into building homes lately, and if you've been following me on the Sims 4 gallery, you're probably wondering why I've been creating houses left and right. And I honestly don't know what got me so motivated to build all of a sudden, but ever since I've been looking at cute little homes on Google, I've just been wanting to perfect my building. If you guys actually don't know, when I first started building, I used to put so many windows and it just didn't look pretty. Like, there wasn't any curb appeal to the houses I used to build, and you actually could find them on the Sims 4 gallery. I kind of don't want to post any pictures of it because it's really embarrassing of my old builds. It just didn't look so pretty. Anyways, this house is called Woodside Avenue. It was kind of hard to think of a name for this house because a lot of the good names I already used, and I'm not very creative when it comes to thinking of house names. So I just was like, okay, well, it's by a lot of trees, and the house that's next to it is the one that I posted previously, which is Brookvale Avenue. So I was like, let's just call it Woodside, and I'm just gonna add Avenue at the end. So actually, this whole block in, I believe, Willow Creek, I'm making it all kind of like a suburban kind of feel. So a lot of the houses on this block is like family kind of style houses. The house right next to it is something I didn't build, but I'm really hoping to kind of take all the houses that I haven't built or builds that I've downloaded from the gallery, like just to take them down and just start from scratch. You know, I really want to make my game kind of more customized and a reflection of who I am and what my style is. And yeah, so I spent an abundant amount of time actually watching fixer-upper shows, and you know, that really helped me build my houses, because I know a lot of people tend to ask me to kind of slow it down sometimes, and they want to watch me build slower. But overall, like, my best advice for you, that anyone that wants to get better at building, is just to practice on your own time. Also, looking at houses in real life can really help you understand the curve appeal and why it, you know, basically when you look at a house, you know, what makes it so pretty, I guess. You know, what draws you into it. Is it the way the roofs are? Is it the colors? Is it the way the landscaping is? Is it, you know, the door? You know, all the little things that go into a house really count, and I believe that's why I've been improving, is because I've been paying a lot of attention to like just the little details, and I try to make houses as realistic as possible. So if it doesn't look really right, I'll go back and fix it. And you know, over time I learn from my own mistakes, and I would say I'm improving quite a bit on building like suburban kind of houses. Something that I do lack in is building modern homes, which I am not too familiar with. I don't really see a lot of them in my area, so I think that's why I'm just not as drawn to them. But when I do see them, for example, like whenever I see modern town homes, they just look really pretty, or like modern apartments, kind of like boxy and stuff like that, and colorful. Those are the kind of modern things that I would be interested in making, kind of like that 10K build challenge that I did. Something along the lines of that is something I think I would be comfortable building. But other than that, like, I really struggle with making modern homes. I'm more into making, like I said, suburban houses, traditional kind of houses, just because I see more of those in my life, and that's kind of like something I would want to live in. But yeah, so this house shares similar qualities to Brookvale Avenue. If you guys haven't checked out that video, definitely check it out. It's really similar to this house, although I did have to change the color on the house because I didn't want it to be too similar. This house features 4 bathrooms and 4 bedrooms, and I also, with that, included like a toddler room, since that's really new. There's room for 2 toddlers in the house, and then I have a spare bedroom for 2 children, and then we have a teen bedroom. And I usually make my teen bedrooms usually like girl inspired, so you guys could easily switch it up to like a boy. boy bedrooms if needed, and there's definitely a master bedroom and master bathroom. And we also have like large space for like the kitchen and the dining room and the living room. Like it's all really spacious in the inside, so I really like that about the house. And I also really like this little section in the front when you walk up the stairs, and you have later on you'll see in the video, but I'll be putting like a little seating area. I think that really ties in the house in the front together. And I also add in like those cars, and I really wish that The Sims had real cars, because it would make more sense to put a real car there. But I mean, for us right now, I just use the toy cars. And I also really enjoy the backyard of this house. When we get to it, you'll see what I mean. But I really tried to make it, you know, as homey as possible. And I just like how subtle and peaceful it is, and it's in a really quiet neighborhood, so it's not as loud. If you were to be playing in this household, it's not as loud as you would be compared to maybe like San Myshuno, so it's not as loud. You do hear trains and whatnot as often I would hear when I was playing in the Brookvale Avenue house, which is right there, diagonal to this lot. I technically, well, not really. I usually hear like train sounds and like fish, since it's right next to the river. But other than that, like it's a really peaceful neighborhood, and I like to play on this block of the map, or world, I guess. But yeah, so this house is definitely perfect for, you know, a starting family or a large, not really large, a small to large family, like medium size. At least 4 to 6 Sims I think would fit in this house. You could try to fit 8, but I don't think it's big enough for all of them. You probably would need to add more beds if anything, and I'm still waiting for the day that The Sims 4 comes out with bunk beds, because it would take up a lot of space, and it would have been perfect if they did it in like the kids stuff pack or something. But you know, it's okay. So yeah, right now I am changing the colorway of the house. I can't remember if I stood with this color. I had a hard time trying to choose the right colorway, because I wanted it to be neutral still. I wanted it to be similar to all the other houses, but I didn't want to put the exact same house color. So what I did though is I added that brick texture to the front of the house that matches like those pillars, just to like add a different, I guess, appeal to the house, like so it's not just one color. And yeah. And something I've also been really into doing lately is, instead of using fences, I started using like the half walls as a fence, and I really like that for more suburban houses. I feel like if you use a fence, like a regular fence, for your like right in that little area right there where you walk up the stairs, like instead of, I guess, railways? Is that what it's called? Yeah, instead of doing that, because I feel like it looks really traditional when you use that method, I guess, or design. So I started just using the half walls because I felt like it looked a little bit more modern, but not too modern, and I really like it. And right now I am inserting some flowers, putting in some dirt because I was too lazy to go ahead and airbrush it in, because I always get really like iffy when it's not perfectly like squared. So yeah, this will kind of disappear later on. I realized that it was too many flowers that I was trying to do. It was just a lot, and eventually it'll come together. But I had a hard time trying to figure out what kind of plants I wanted to use in the front. And, I mean, that's something that I'm still working on, is landscaping. I'm not very good at like placing trees and flowers, and I usually kind of do the same thing. I like to keep things neat and perfect, so you wouldn't really find my builds to have scattered flowers everywhere. So this is like one of my favorite flower bushes to use. I feel like it looked really nice with, you know, these kinds of house types. But I really wish I could have used like those flower walls. It was really cute, but it's okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. my content, and if you'd like to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be part of the Llama Squad. And if you'd like to see more of the videos, be sure to hit the like button. And as always, I love you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.